Well, hello everybody. It's so nice to be back with you again. This is Carol Lynn Steiner, author of My Bible for the Extended Lifespan. I will not do a video today because I find that with this very important information, people focus better on what is being said rather than looking at the video. I have done these articles previously with video, and you're welcome to see that too. My Bible for the Extended Lifespan has fantastic life information and solutions for you for contending with the extended lifespan. Now I'm going to move this over and show you beautiful trees and lakes, and I will tell you what is so important today for your heart, and that is what to do with arrhythmias, palpitations, or when you suddenly have heart flutters and you just can't get that right heartbeat. Most people at some time or other have an irregular heartbeat or palpitations. Some would describe this as my heart fluttering. Well, it is so simple. Cough to get the heart beating again in proper rhythm. Naturally, this does not mean to cough one's brains out. It means to cough quickly from the chest, like this. 3 short coughs or a couple more. This should restart a proper rhythm. Now, there are 3 personal notes I want to share with you. The first is that I was on Singapore Air, and we were leaving from Singapore to come back to the States. There was a gentleman on my right, and he suddenly sat up, dropped his magazine, and put his hand on the window. He was struggling to breathe. I quickly placed my right hand on his left arm to calm him, and I asked, "Is it your heart? Is it fluttering?" I just had the feeling that that was the problem. He looked at me wide-eyed and quickly nodded yes, and I told him, "Trust me, cough." He looked at me frantically, but also warily, and I said again, "Trust me, cough from your chest like this," and I showed him. "It will reset your heart rhythm." I had my arm around his shoulders to calm him. He did. He could not believe it, and he said to me, thank you, I am in your debt. You should write a book." I do hope that that gentleman reads this article. And my second personal note, I did a television interview regarding the financial world, and are you prepared for the extended lifespan financially? On the woman's connection. Near the end of the show, the host, Miss Barry Louise Switson, said that she knew that aside from my being financially savvy, I was very knowledgeable regarding health. She asked me if I could offer the audience one health tip, and I offered this one: cough to get your heart beating. Barry Louise later told me that the responding audience cared more about the health tip than the financial ones. And the third personal note, I helped save a man's life in the middle of Manhattan on 5th Avenue and 56th Street, diagonally across from Trump Tower. The man fell to the ground. He was walking just ahead of me, clutching his heart. I quickly handed my briefcase to the gentleman walking with me and dropped to my knees. I said to the man, "Is it your heartbeat?" And he frantically nodded. Yes, he nodded. And I put my arm again under his neck. I yelled to people to call for an ambulance. And I said to the man, "Cough like this." I quickly showed him. I said it will reset your heartbeat. So he listened, he coughed, and his heart came back to beating. The paramedics arrived shortly after, and the one EMT man said, "Sir, you are lucky this lady was with you. If more people knew to do this, they would still be alive when we arrived." Now back to the information in my Bible. Of course, if this heart fluttering or skipping beats is a very frequent occurrence, it would possibly indicate a nutrient deficiency. There are two sets of nutrients that, if deficient, can cause this. The first group is calcium, magnesium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2. These four work synergistically. And secondly, the B vitamin group. Either of these two groups could be what is deficient. Also, if one has restless leg syndrome, supplement with one group for perhaps 1 month and see the results, and then try the other group. Finally, try both groups. This information is presented to you in detail in my Bible and is too long for this audio. So please go to Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Exlibris.com, where you can get my Bible for the extended lifespan. And do remember that all the companies I write about, I am not compensated by anyone. These are companies that took me years to find, to source, and that give wonderful personal service to you, the customer. So I look forward to seeing you again. Please do come back and stay with me. It's wonderful to talk with you.